As I was finishing up this wax up, I could not figure out why my dynamic button did not appear to be working. And as I move in protrusion, I do see that I've got a guidance on this single lateral here, which of course is not good. But why is that not showing up as we do the protrusive and or as we do the other motions? Why? All of those lines are present. So I would think that they ought to be present when we just turn this button on. We ought to see those lines that are happening. In looking at my opposing arch, I do notice that in this protrusive movement, my other teeth are separated. So he's certainly riding on this one lateral incisor, which we don't want that to happen. So here's a quick way I thought of to fix that. We turn the lower arch off. Now I'm going to go into where we rearticulate the simulation, but I want to choose which teeth are influencing. I'm going to mark teeth by click, and I want to mark complete, and I want to turn this tooth off so that this tooth is not influencing. And I don't want any of my posterior teeth to be influencing. On the lower arch, I want just the front teeth to be influencing. Okay. And now I'm going to rerun the simulation. All right. And now here in protrusion, you're going to see you're way, way high. Okay. And so now I can go into freeforming. Okay. Let's adapt the dynamic occlusion. Oh, let me undo that. Let me set some parameters. Turn the lower arch off. We want to exclude selected parts. So I'm going to paint the lingual of this and then invert that selection. So now the only tooth that it will adjust is this tooth right here. As you can see, my lower arch teeth are deselected as well. I want it to adjust the upper, and I can do zero millimeters. And you can see it just cut that out so that it's even with the centric on the other teeth. And for some reason, after doing that, the dynamic button is actually working. I don't exactly know why, but it worked. Okay, so then after coming in and adding the teeth over here that I need to finish this wax up and then smoothing this out, I'll show you the finished results of the wax up by just opening another version of the CAD that is the actual one that I finished. I mean, I could spend time here doing this and playing with it, but just for the sake of quickness. So if I load up this case, you will see you'll see that I have all my lines are on the front, dots on the back. If I turn dynamic on and off, you'll see that there's all the action is on the front teeth. All of the movement action is on the front teeth. There's nothing, no rubbing of posterior teeth. Now, when we look at the lower arch, you'll see that there is no change because the lower front teeth are rubbing, the back teeth are only contacting eccentric, but actually there's no additional markings on any of the teeth on the lower arch as the patient goes through, because in eccentric everything is marked that functions in her lateral movements as well. So you really end up seeing the dynamic occlusion on the upper teeth. So this is all perfectly even, smooth anterior guidance across all six of those anterior teeth with no rubbing of posterior teeth. That's what you're looking for. So this case is ready to go for consultation. I'm going to have her in and discuss with her that I really need to crown every tooth in order to fix her. And we'll see what she says. Okay? Righty. Hope that helps.